Happy Thanksgiving from ZNS TV 13.
Welcome back. The Shiloh Seventh-day Adventist Church holding its traditional Health Expo. The church recently joined forces with health professionals and the various communities in an effort to improve lifestyle issues that are prevalent in our society. Italia Hall has that story.
The Shiloh Seventh-day Adventist Church hosted its 10th annual Grand Bahama Health Expo in the parking lot of Cost Right. A number of persons turned out to partake in the various services being offered to the public, which consisted of blood pressure checks, computer-generated health age analysis, cholesterol testing, BMI checks, massage therapy, and vegetarian food samples. Organizers of the event say it's important for the public to take advantage of these opportunities.
The health message is a part of the everlasting gospel because to Christ in his ministry, the physical health was as important as the spiritual health.
We also are bringing the message not only to the community, but also to remind our members, that they need to also incorporate all of these components to have a longer lifespan.
You can't cancel giving people health information. And whilst we have an opportunity, we're giving as many as possible, as many that enter the tent, the information as best as we can so that they can make a decision to have a healthier life and a better quality of life, especially in their senior years.
Laurie Bullard says it's crucial for children to stay healthy as well.
It is very essential that they learn from young, because especially during the formative years, if you get them before 5, those principles would follow them throughout the rest of their lives.
Italia Hall, ZNS Network News.
The life and legacy of a prominent local businesswoman is being remembered tonight. We get more in this report. Hilary Jones and her son Trevor Johnson moved to Grand Bahama from New Providence in 1969. Hilary worked for a local real estate company. In 1980, Hilary and her then business partner, the late David Hunter, acquired the shares in that business and started Churchill & Jones.
The name Churchill & Jones came from the square, Churchill Square downtown, that was behind, our offices was behind the old Scotia Bank. And because David was a retired lieutenant colonel in the Royal Marines and fighting along in World War II at Sir Winston Churchill and Lord Mountbatten, he didn't want to be in the forefront of the company. So thus the name Churchill, from the Churchill Square downtown, and because of Sir Winston Churchill, and the Jones is Hilary Jones.
They bought a building on Queens Highway, and Churchill & Jones went on to become one of the most successful real estate companies on Grand Bahama.
She was the project manager for Marine Construction, which is the housing project across the street from the YMCA. And we lived in the model house there and sold houses, basically all the houses that you would have through Drake Avenue, Hudson Avenue, Scott Avenue, Clive Avenue.
Hilary was president of the Grand Bahama Chamber of Commerce from 1993 through 1995. She was also president of the Grand Bahama Real Estate Association and director of the Bahamas Real Estate Association. He shares fond memories of the woman many knew as an astute businesswoman, but whom he knew as mom.
At the time when she was selling real estate and working in the casino, I had to learn to cook for myself. So that's why I'm pretty good at cooking now. So every time when she would want something, oh, what you been cooking today? What you doing today? I'd say, oh man, not again. Give me a break,
Hilary Jones will be laid to rest tomorrow following a service at the Pro Cathedral of Christ the King at 10 a.m. And now it's time to ask the doctor.
Hi, I'm Dr. Monique Pratt. Welcome. Shania Norval Smith, a 5th grader at Bishop Michael Eldon School, sent this question. Dr. Pratt, I'm a swimmer, and I swim almost every day. Sometimes my ears hurt for a few days after I swim a lot. Why does this happen? Hi, Shania, and thanks for asking such a great question. What you are describing could be what we call otitis externa, or swimmer's ear. It's an infection in the outer ear canal, which runs from your eardrum to the outside of your head. It's often brought on by water that remains in your ear after swimming, washing your hair, or showering. creating a moist environment that aids bacterial growth. The most common cause of this infection is bacteria invading the skin inside your inner ear canal. Usually your swimmer's ear can be treated with ear drops. Early treatment can help prevent complications and more serious infections. The symptoms are usually mild at first, but they may get worse if your infection is not treated or if it spreads. So please visit your doctor when your ears continue to hurt, because the earlier you get treatment, the easier the infection is to resolve. If you have a question or concerned about your health, please email askthedrbahamas@gmail.com. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
The West Grand Bahama District's second annual tree lighting and gospel concert will be held on Sunday, November 29th from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Martintown Primary School grounds in Jonestown, 8 Mile Rock. Don't go away, sports is up next with Ricardo Lightborn.